G'day hammerheads. So I have in my hot little hands a universal hammer from Bosch. So just a quick little check-in for this drill today. I only got it yesterday and I did actually film some unboxing and stuff like that, but that is even less interesting than my normal videos. She's fucking brushless, what? And this is just gonna be an informal kind of first impressions video. Put those bloody clipboards away, you nerds, there are no graphs coming. So seeing as this is a universal hammer, it does, well, everything they reckon. So to get a taste of how this one goes, I just set up a few little things in my laboratory and went to town on it basically. So let's see how that goes. So first up, drilling some pine with, I think that's a 4.5. So yeah, no problems there. Driving a couple of them in, that's 14 gauge. So worked with the pilot hole and without. Now she could get these in, but could not get them out. Next is the same bit of wood, but with 25mm spade bit adapter. Yeah, so that worked okay. Second time did get bound up, but you know, you just got to be careful with using these guys that you don't press it in too hard and get that biting into the wood there. Next up, 4mm thick mild steel, and this is a 5mm bit. So this is a new bit. It did take quite a while, and I did actually run it at half speed because I think, you know, 2000 RPM is probably too fast for a lot of metal drilling, so I ran it, you know, a bit slower than that. So that worked all right. Did take a while, but I was running it at half speed. This guy does run at, what, almost 2000 RPM, so it's a bit fast for metal, so just run it a bit slower. 2000 RPM is good for the wood bits though, so, you know, I guess that's what it's favoring. 14mm, bit of brick. Yeah, brick's not very strong. Next up, 6x80mm in concrete. And yep, handle that no problems. Next is 14x80mm in concrete. And yeah, handle that fine too. Start to actually notice the vibration control doing stuff like that, so that was a nice touch. So chiseling one side off a concrete retaining block. Yeah, I mean, it works fine. It's really hard to assess chipping performance, but yeah, it seemed to handle that okay. And lastly, of course, because it's me, we're drilling stone. So this is trachyte, so it's kind of like a hard igneous rock, and 14 by 80 mil again. And yep, worked all right. And finally, because I'll be working hard out in the backyard today, can she crack a beer? Guys, don't worry, it was a non-alcoholic beer. What the hell? Oh man. Oh, that's why it tasted so metallic. Smashed through the side too. Good shit. And after all that, she still got 2 stars on the battery. So yeah, overall, I reckon this is a bit of a winner. So this guy was less than 200 bucks Australian, so that's super cheap for a pretty decent little rotary hammer. It is Bosch, so you know you're probably getting pretty good quality. You know, it won't be quite as durable, well made as one of these guys, but you know this blue one, they're similar specs. So I think this is a green version of that blue one, basically. But you know what? This guy also costs twice as much. So yeah, you know, if you're into Bosch green, I reckon this is a bit of a winner. I mean, you're not going to be using it for drilling little holes in wood and shit like that. I mean, just use a normal drill driver. But for the concrete drilling and whatever, I reckon she's a pretty solid little unit. Great for DIY stuff. You know, probably all right for light, you know, handyman use and whatever too. I reckon she's a real winner, guys. Anyway, a bit of a different video today, but you know, I am going to try and do a bit more sort of informal stuff because, you know, making all those bloody graphs takes forever. So if you are digging this kind of video, let me know in the comments, and otherwise stay tuned because, well, who knows, maybe I'll do a head-to-head with Bosch Blue at some point. Scratch yous later. Thanks for watching, guys. Bosch Hammer.